Word on the street is hot girl summer, and I mean literally very hot. We got Buff Bunny's newest collection, hot and ready for your hot girl summer. If you're new to my channel, I just want to do a quick introduction because I feel like it's been a while. My name is Nancy. I am Mexicana and I am 29. I live in Georgia and I'm a mommy of 2. Actually a curvy girl training for my half marathon, which is going to be this November. So I have a lot of training to do. I literally feel like I'm in an episode of Love Island, like, you know, when they're sitting down and doing their little introductions. As always, I will be leaving all my measurements in the description box. I am 5'2", have a short torso, and I would say that my body is like an hourglass. Have a D-size cup girlies. I'm usually a size extra large and all Buff Bunny, except tees. I do like to get my tees and my jackets and sweaters into XL just because I like that oversized fit. Girls are currently out for summer break, so I will be trying to make my summer videos reviews a little bit more short, a little sweet and simple. Luckily, a lot of these pieces are already like out and I've reviewed them all, like the Micro Legacies, the Rebel Impact. A lot of these pieces are essential pieces. So without further ado, let's go over the Hot Girl Summer Collection drop, or as I actually think it's more of an essentials drop, but it does say collection. So this collection will be dropping this Saturday, June 13th at 2 p.m. EST. As always, you guys can use my code Nancy to save and support me in making these videos and reviews for y'all. Before we jump into the portion of the try-on, I want to just go ahead and briefly go over some of the accessories that will be coming out in this collection. We're going to be having some socks, the 3-pack half crew socks in the brights and the neutrals color. And then we're also going to have the 3-pack quarter crew socks also in the brights and neutral colors, which I did pick up, but they're dirty, so I'm going to show you my dirty socks. And then, of course, we're going to have a Margarita everyday duffel bag. This is something that I'm really excited about, but I'm so sad we weren't able to get for PR. I hope that on launch day I can actually, you know, like get my hands on some of these. But we're going to be releasing thongs. Some undies, some chonies if you will, okay? That's how the invisible thong high rise. And 4 different colors. We're going to have onyx black, sand, cinnamon, and mocha. We're also going to be coming out with the invisible thongs hip rise, which is our 2 different rises. Same colors. We have a nylon spandex blend, high leg silhouette, breathable cotton gust, banded seamless finish. But yeah, that is it for accessories. For a lot of these pieces are actually already out. Buff Bunny already has them in different colors. These are just going to be new colorways. There's not many changes. I think none of these actually have any changes. We do have like 1 pair of shorts, but that we didn't have before. But I have a lot of videos where I go over them in detail. So I will also be leaving those linked down below. So if you guys want to go ahead, check those out and see maybe me doing a more thorough like review on these items, definitely go check them out. But let's go try these bad boys out. I did get so many more colors. These are just like 1 piece of each that I got. We're gonna go over the mobility pieces first, but I do want to go over the pieces that I actually currently do not possess right now. The first piece being the Revolution sports bra. Unfortunately, I'm just not, oh, it's a fly. Unfortunately, I'm just not a fan of like long line sports bras. I already have a short torso, so I feel like anything that's long line just makes more like a tank top for me. Even though I do have bigger girls, like I just feel like long lines just not really my cup of tea, so I usually don't gravitate towards short bras. Now, if you do want me to grab some for the next review, like the Revolution sports bra to try out for you guys, definitely let me know. I will be more than glad to pick it up. I just don't want to grab things I know I'm gonna have to return because it's just not my cup of tea. But for the sake of the review, if you want me to, I will review them. Revolution bra is going to be coming out in 5 different colors. We're going to have Baked to Blue, Limon Pepino, Margarita, Grape Jelly, and Lava Print. It is made of the Newbury material. The support level is set to be medium. Coverage level, medium, and length is a long line. And it does have removable bust pads. If you're a girly who likes a lot of coverage and thicker like bands, definitely I would think the Revolution sports bra would be a bra for you. Next bra that I also did not pick up for the same reason is this Rosa sports bra. Like I said, I've never tried him. It's just not, I'm just not a fan of long line bras. But again, if you want me or would love for me to review it next, I would definitely grab some and do a review. It is going to be coming out in almost all the colors. I know this is another one that a lot of the community loves so much. So now to a bra that I do currently have and I love so much is a reversible sports bra, and this is in the grape jelly and lava print. I love myself a good reversible sports bra. Personally, I'm a big sucker for 2-in-1 sports bras. I feel like I got two for the price of one. I will say that this is definitely like I would consider like a t-shirt type of sports bra. This is not going to be padded. It has no lines to insert any pads. The reason I call it t-shirt sports bra is because this is the bra that I would gravitate towards like a rest day, or if I'm just trying to put on a comfy sports bra that's not too supportive, I would lean towards this one. It definitely gives me like a light support, and it does have a short line. It's a strap sports bra, does not have any like way for you to adjust it, so it's how it is. I do realize that this was kind of like shorter from the original version that we had. I think they made it a little shorter, the straps. For me as a girl with a bigger, girlies, I do feel like that all created a little bit more of a support. Where it was longer, I feel like they hung a little bit lower. So I do feel like I did get extra support from that change. But I love it. I love this like purple on orange duo. I love that when I do end up using it reverse, so I'm trying to flash y'all, that you still see that like pop of purple. And personally me, I'm not getting any like side boobage, so I actually do really enjoy this bra. And let me show you guys the back. The back is just like a standard like razor, and it has the Stitch Buffbunny logo here on the side. I love it, and this is gonna be coming out in 3 different shades. We're gonna have the grape jelly with lava print, the white with baked blue, and the margarita with limon pepino, which actually looks really cute too. And then we have some of my favorite shorts, the Micro Legacy. Now, I did pick this up in the 6-inch, but because it is double lined, kind of like the pineapple color, it does feel a little bit more snug. And because I do have like thicker legs, I do feel like the more I walk and exercise in it, like it's gonna be like a 4 to 2-inch. So it's definitely gonna have a lot of rolling for me. Which is crazy because usually, I'll show you guys in a second, the 6-inch Micro Legacy in 6 inches, if it's not double lined, I do not have that issue whatsoever. So definitely something that you should take in mind is if the color like margarita or pineapple is double lined, you can definitely see like I'm grabbing like the first lining. It will feel a little bit more snug. I do love that it does make it squat proof. Like you cannot see chonies. Like it does make it not sheer. So I do love that. But definitely something to consider if you have like bigger, thicker legs, is that these are going to be kind of rolling a lot on you. But I guess one of the pros is that I do feel a lot of tummy control. And I personally love Micro Legacy over the Legacy shorts, just because I feel like it doesn't come too high like Legacy. Legacy comes too high up for me. But let me show you guys what the non-lined Micro Legacy in 6-inch look on me. This is what the 6-inch Micro Legacy is actually supposed to look like when it's not double lined. It feels very thin compared to when it's double lined too. But yeah, see, like there's no like rolling around. And this is the baked blue color, which is also going to be releasing for this Hot Girl Summer launch. These are the margarita colors, and it's a beautiful, beautiful like neon green. And as you guys can see, like if I pull it apart, you can see like the first lining and the second lining here, which I love because it does make it very squat proof, and you do not have to be thinking about like if it's gonna be sheer or not. But I will say that if you do have curvier, or like if you have like legs that touch, or you're just more on the curvier side, I personally, on the next one, I will be sizing up to a 2XL, just because I do feel like they ride up a lot, like a lot on me. And I picked 6 inches specifically because I do love a 6 inch rather than a 4 inch. So I can't imagine getting these 6 inches and a 4 inch, how short they would come and how much it would ride. I don't even know if I could put them on. So I should have taken a note from Pineapple when I first got Pineapple, you know, the yellow one, that it was probably going to be the same situation with the lime, or with the margarita color. So yeah. And again, guys, if I was going to be 100% honest with y'all, when a certain piece just doesn't sit the same, or it just wasn't what I expected, or if there's an issue with it. And I love myself Micro Legacy. It is my favorite pair of shorts. Micro Legacy leggings and shorts are just my favorite. But I did notice when I picked up the grape jelly that it did fit a little bit more snug. I got extra large, my usual size, and I got the 6 inch. But just as I tried it on, I heard a lot of snapping, and I did feel a little tighter, to the point like that the seam on the glutes did come undone. So I did have to, like, obviously let the team know and let them know that the grape jelly color was fitting a bit more snug, not around the front area, but mostly on the glute area for me. So I just felt like I was gonna break a hole through it, and sure enough, like, the seam just became undone. I don't know if this is a singular, like, maybe it was just specifically these pair of shorts that had this issue. Maybe it was just a me thing, like my short thing. But I have the baked blue, and they're, to me, like, both dark colors. And this, like, I have zero issues. Like, there's no popping, no seams, or doing any kind of weird noises. So I don't know if it's specifically this color, or if it's just, like, specifically this pair that had the issue. But yeah, I really like these shorts. So I don't know what happened with these, but I just want to be honest. Just, you know, if you get this color, maybe size up if you have bigger glutes, because I feel like this was specifically on the glute area where I had the issue, not so much here. So I don't know. I'm really disappointed. I really do like this color. I don't have any purples, and for it to be like the first that just kind of like snaps on me, like, I was like, oh, okay. I guess the booty's getting a little licious, huh? Micro Legacy is going to be coming out in 6 inch and 4 inch. There has been no changes to what we are aware of. I did order Limon Pepino, and it's on its way, actually. So when I do get the Limon Pepino color, I'll let you know if I see anything, if there's any changes that I feel like on it. But I really doubt it. I just felt like it was more of a grape jelly kind of situation. But yeah, it's gonna be releasing in baby blue, limon pepino, margarita, which is gonna be double line, so keep that in mind, grape jelly, lava print, and black. And then we're also gonna be having the legacy shorts in the 6 inches, and I actually did not pick those up just because they're ultra high rise, and for me, like, this is Micro Legacy, which is a true high rise, and that's already, like, good enough for me. I did accidentally ended up picking up the Legacy Flare leggings, and I said accidentally because for some reason I thought they were like the posh knit material, which I do have the posh knit flare, and I absolutely love them, but I forgot that Legacy is ultra high rise. So I haven't even tried them on, but I just know they're going to be very high rise, so I will have to return those. But yeah, we're going to be having the Legacy shorts in the 6 inch and the baked blue and limon pepino color. So 2 colors. And if you're somebody who has like a long torso or just loves that like high rise type of fit, I feel like this is going to be definitely shorts for you. I do feel like Legacy is a little thicker than Micro Legacy, and like I said, personally, I'm just more of a Micro Legacy girl. And it does have like a medium support level. The next piece in mobility that we have is the Legacy leggings, which I also did not grab. The Legacy leggings are gonna be coming out in the baked blue and the limon pepino color as well. You're gonna have options for short, regular, and tall inseams. I paired it with the bar sports bra in the limon pepino as well, just to give you an example of what it looks like as a set. But off the bat, y'all realize Ultra Legacy is ultra high rise on me, like very high rise. To be honest, I'm just not even a fan of the rolling it halfway. It's just not flattering even on the sides. I feel like what should be controlling, giving you tummy control, is this area right here, which doesn't even hit my tummy. It just hits like the top of my, like where my ribs are. So I don't even think I would keep it for tummy control because there's no tummy control. Flattering on me whatsoever. It just looks very awkward. I did get the regular length, and y'all, that was a big mistake. Let me show y'all. This is me with regular length. And it's funny because I get regular in the Passionate straight pants, but they're not that tall, like that long either. So yeah, just honestly and overall for me, it's just not like my favorite pair of bottoms. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It just feels very awkward. Okay, now like I said, Passionate, give me all Passionate. I have the Onyx Black, and I also picked up the baked blue in the regular inseam and extra large. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of already has the shape and form on the legging. Like the legging already has kind of like the form. These were supposed to drop, I think, in January, and we had a big issue with the glue seam where it just kept popping. I was a victim of two of the OG Passionate leggings ripping on me, and I actually got two of the big blue, and I was like, you know what, I need to get my big blue, and we need redemption. And this has been redemption because they're just so comfy, very flattering. Okay, and the last mobility piece that I did get, I'm not gonna try it out because it's kind of dirty and I gotta go wash it, but it is the Micro Legacy, and this is in the lava print color. I am obsessed with lava print. It is just too dang pretty, and it just reminds me of like a lava lamp or just like a volcano. It's just so gorgeous. Have that like silicone logo. I love Micro Legacy. I feel like it hits me like a true high rise, not ultra high rise. And I did pick this up in a regular inseam. It's gonna be coming out in shorts, regular, and long. Coming out in the baked blue, limon pepino, grape jelly, and the lava print. I tried this on the other day, and I went outside, did some content, did a little bit of running, and she did so well. So I love Micro Legacy and Passionate so much. Now let's move on into the cardio pieces. Okay, y'all know how much I love the Rebel Impact leggings for running. Every time I wear them, I just get reminded how much I truly love these leggings. To be honest, I like them more than Airbrush. I really love Airbrush, but this doesn't, like, these just stay up. The moment you start sweating, it sticks onto your body. I don't know the science behind it, but I mean, it sticks on your body and it will not like pull down. It will not be like rolling down, nothing. It sticks in place, but it also like sucks in the moisture of your sweat. So, and it keeps you very cool. I absolutely love these pair of leggings. I was very happy to see that they were coming out with a shorts version. These are the Rebel Impact shorts in 6-inch, but they're not 6-inch. They're actually 7 inches. I don't know why it says they're 6 inches, but it does measure to 7 inches. Very flattering. If you're a runner, you know that 7 inches is usually like the perfect sweet spot for running in shorts, where you will get no chafing when you're running. I always get that question, like, how do you prevent chafing? I never get any in my inner legs, like from rubbing, nothing, because I always wear 7-inch shorts or leggings, and I try to use bottoms that is made for cardio. For example, these Rebel Impact. I personally wouldn't use them for a lower body. I would probably use it for upper body just because I'm not really moving around a lot. But I will say that these are like, for me, they're like medium to high compression leggings, whereas the airbrush leggings shorts, whereas airbrush for me is more of a higher compression. So you do have a lot of like space to move around, bend over and everything, like, and you'll be fine. But I just personally only prefer these for cardio. I do think like que si se te ve la cellulite, like you can definitely tell cellulite is not really good at covering. Even with the darker colors, you can kind of tell when you have a lot of cellulite, which, to be honest, me personally, I don't care because cellulite is pretty normal. When I run, like I could go running and I know that they're not gonna roll up, they're not gonna be rolling down. I know I'm be comfortable. Like these are definitely perfect for running, especially in this hot weather. It is gonna suck in all the sweat and it's gonna cool you down when you start running. But yeah, I did pick this up in the hot mess color, and the lava print is also gonna be coming out in onyx black, limon pepino, baked blue, hot mess, margarita, and lava print. And the margarita color is lined, so it's double lined, which is the reason why I didn't choose the margarita color, because you already know my history with the macro legacy, have the reflective Buff Bunny logo. I did not know how it would affect these that are meant to be a little bit more compressive. So yeah, I definitely love the Rebel Impact. I feel like if you love the Rebel Impact leggings, you will definitely love. I also picked up the Elysium sports bra in the lava print and hot mess, which are both in the washer currently, so I couldn't have those colors to show you out specifically, but I do have the baked blue and I just absolutely love it. I am a big chested girly, but trust me that these will hold when you go on a run. I have ran 3 miles with these, no booby spilling anywhere. I do feel like it has a really like good band on the bottom where it prevents you from like spilling, and on the sides I just feel like the double straps does give you a little bit extra support. And here's the back. It does have that reflective logo as well. I don't feel like I have any spillage whatsoever, so these are definitely, this bra is definitely a good bra for my training that I'm going to be having these next few months for my half marathon. 2 days ago I wore it to the pool, and I think Elysium is such a good like water activity type of bra. So if you're going to be doing any water activity, I feel like if it's made out of Elysium, you're going to be a-okay. Next cardio bra I got, it is the Crossfire sports bra. This is actually a fairly new bra. I got extra large, and honestly it's giving me like light to medium support. I feel like I really like that it has good coverage right here, so you don't have any side boobage. And I did hear that some of the girls with like the smaller itties did recommend sizing down, because it did have like extra fabric here where it's just kind of like budging here. But for me, as a D-size girl, I feel like staying to my true size was actually the right move. It does come with removable buzz pads, and I just feel like it's very flattering on me. I did end up going with the white and the margarita color as well. It has a short line length, and the coverage level is low. And it's made out of that quick drying material. I just love all the strap actually going to the back. Like I said, I got my regular size extra large. And then the final piece for this collection, we got the Wicked sports bra. And I'm not gonna lie, I was intimidated by her the first time I saw it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to put it on. But basically, I just zip it in, and then right here, it has like a little clasp right here. It's nice. It has a clasp, and I just put them together. and then I pull it up. You can just leave it like that, and it'll stay good if you want a little bit of cleavage. But obviously, I want the best like support and functioning. So I will also grab this little clasp right here, insert it here, and put it all the way up. And then so that the zipper doesn't chafe, you have this little compartment you just put on top of it to prevent chapping on the top and the bottom. So right here, just goes over the zipper so that when you're running, it's not chapping. Now there might be a minimum. I haven't taken this out for a spin. I definitely want to take it on my long run. It does come with paddings. You can remove it. But I did hear some of the girls say that there was like a little bit of rubbing, but nothing too crazy. On your gel, put them here for your runs, and you're good to go. Your phone can go in here. Now we're just running. It has a lot of support. Like I said, again, to store your thingies, and you can even feel it. Like I thought I was going to feel it when I'm running, but I don't. I was talking, my mic was all the way over there, so I hope you guys heard what I was saying. But she is on the pricier side. She does retail for $56, but I do feel like she is such a great investment. Definitely like a little running vest, but in a bra form. It is made out of the Elysium fabric. Support level is high, coverage level is high. It has an adjustable Velcro back, which it does on the back. But yeah, that is all for this review. I know it's very rushed and very small. Like I said, my girls are out for the summer, so to be honest, it's very hard to create these videos during the summer because usually when they're at school, I have the whole entire morning by myself to do these reviews, take them to the gym. But my schedule does look very different as a mom in the summer. So I really did want to get this review out for you guys. I know it's probably going to be coming out tomorrow, which is a launch day. Launch is at 3 p.m. 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. So I will try to have this out by tonight or first thing in the morning. Like I'm talking about like 7 in the morning because I know a lot of y'all are waiting for my review. So yeah, if you have any questions, definitely leave it in the comments. You can use my code Nancy if you want to support me in this launch. And if you do, thank you so much. It does not go unnoticed. I really appreciate it. It means the freaking world to me. This is literally my full-time job. Like I said, I'm a mommy too, and everything that I do ends up earning from, you know, you guys using my code. It does go to my kids. It goes to my family. You know, so it's all thanks to y'all. And I really say thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Like I said, it never goes unnoticed. And yeah, the ability to be able to review these videos, talk to y'all, get clothes like for my journey, because you guys just see them as like a gym fit, but like it is pieces that just create memories in my head. And especially for like my running, like all these running pieces are really special in my heart because they have been with me through the beginning of my running journey. And my beginning, like I said, I started running January is where I really picked up my running and I made it really like a priority. And so every piece that I've used for running for my race, and I'm going to be using for my future races and running, it's all going to have some type of sentimental value to me because it was there supporting me, making me feel confident in my skin. The fact that I get to run, which is a very big blessing, I get to run and I just can focus on my run and not have to focus on whether my girls are spilling out, whether I'm just adjusting all the time. It has so much importance in my running journey. And even for lifting, like having to wear bottoms where I'm in a public gym and I don't have to be thinking whether my chonies are showing or not. There's so much peace of mind that workout clothes will give to us. Confidence as well, but also peace of mind, because we can focus on the things that matter, like, you know, making a new PR, doing a new like running PR, like the todo lo que sea, whatever you tend to do, you're just focused on living that moment. And yes, like of course I'm gonna take my phone out and be like, cute fit, but like at the same time, you're just focusing on your performance and not if your clothes is performing well. Which is another thing I always tell you girlies is, if you are trying to get into running, get into lifting, always try to look into the pillars, because I feel like the pillars matter so much. And I feel like the pillars say a lot whether an outfit's going to be good for cardio, just yoga, or actually performing like at the gym. I feel like I said last time, mobility, you can really squeeze mobility pieces into like your lifting. But I feel like for me, all the cardio pieces that I've tried so far have been so true in my cardio journey that I probably wouldn't use it for lifting, because I do feel like, okay, like this is very restricting. I can't really move as much as I can, but I can move when I'm running, which is the movement I do running is so different than the movement I do when I'm trying to, like, you know, do a hip thrust, do a, ¿cómo se llama este? Hack squats. Like, the clothes has to move with you. And like I said, I feel like that's why the pillars matter so much. But I've gone into this little conversation of the pillars before, but definitely when you guys are trying for clothes, definitely keep in mind what pillar it's created for. Like I said, mobility, really easy to get into performance, you know, get into performance, glide here and there. But cardio pieces, like I just stay with cardio pieces for cardio. Swim, like this top would be really good for swim too. Like I can still move around, you know, but I wouldn't have to be worrying so much of like, is anything spilling or is anything out of place, you know? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my review. I will try to make these reviews a little bit more in detailed and not as rushed as this one, and more vlogs, because I feel like I've been definitely lacking in my vlogs. I haven't been doing much like outside of just being home, you know, my girls and everything. We do little fun activities like going to the pool, and maybe going to like the we call it Lava Island, which is like a jumping place. We can go jump and like all that stuff. But I get so caught in the moment that I don't even pull my phone out to record it. And then there's other kids there, and everything I've been doing around is like or revolving around kids. So I just don't want to put anybody's kids in the internet. So I'm gonna have to find a way of doing it without putting other kids in the internet, in my videos, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'm just blabbering on right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I love you guys, and stay cool but stay hot, if you know what I mean. Like not too hot where you're overheating, just a sexy type of hot.
I got nothing to